Canon announced the Powershot Zoom and the M50 Mark II earlier this morning. I've got some great news and some not so great news. Let's get into it. Hi, I'm Simon. Thanks for tuning into The Ordinary Filmmaker. If you're new here, subscribe to get notification of new videos like this one so you don't miss any news, rumors, or tutorials. And by the way, I'm giving away a brand new Canon EOS R5 full-frame mirrorless camera to one lucky viewer. Details are in the description down below, or you can watch this video here, but essentially all you have to do is subscribe for your chance to win. The tiny Canon Powershot Zoom was announced earlier this morning. The 12 megapixel camera has a 1/3 inch sensor capable of up to 400 millimeters and can push 800 millimeters digitally. It weighs around 300 grams and hangs easily around your neck or fits in your pocket. Canon sees this as an excellent camera for outdoor activities like bird watching, but I see rather great potential for spectators at sporting events or for your child's soccer match as an example, or even watching the Olympics if it goes ahead next year. Now this has to be one of the most exciting and innovative products to come out this year, and it's priced at $299 US. The Powershot Zoom is available for pre-order now and will ship in November, and this was contrary to previous rumors that said it would only be coming to Japan this year, so it is going to be available worldwide. And the pre-order link? Well, I've got that in the description down below. Also announced earlier this morning was the Canon EOS M50 Mark II, which is also known as the EOS Kiss M in Japan. It's targeted towards beginners, moving essentially up from a smartphone camera, according to Canon. It can shoot 7.4 frames per second with dual pixel autofocus, and that is pretty fast. It's good enough for doing sports. But it can do up to 10 frames per second with fixed autofocus. Now it does use the Gigeaway 8 processor, produces 24.1 megapixel images, but can only shoot up to 25 frames per second in 4K, and sadly, Canon's dual pixel autofocus isn't available, instead giving us the less reliable contrast detect autofocus, that wonderful autofocus system found in Panasonic cameras. Yay! Anyhow, this was the one complaint about the M50 Mark I. If you want dual pixel autofocus, you're going to have to spend a little bit more on the Canon M6 Mark II or the Canon 90D. One nice touch though is we get to pull a stills image out of the 4K video stream, yielding an 8 megapixel image. But is this camera for you? Well, if you own the Mark I don't really see the Mark II as offering you much of an improvement over the Mark I. Not having dual pixel autofocus is a letdown. The Gigeaway 8 processor is certainly capable of delivering it, as it's the same processor found in the M6 Mark II and the Canon 90D, both of which have dual pixel autofocus in 4K up to 30 frames per second. Canon just chose not to offer this capability. Like the Canon Powershot Zoom, the M50 Mark II is available for pre-order and is shipping in November. At $599, it's a good solid entry price and a good solid camera for beginners, but I need to see this camera in action before I can recommend it. Contrast detect autofocus in 4K in 2020. I think that's a brave decision. But will beginners want to shoot in 4K? Do they have the machines capable enough of editing 4K? And maybe not. After all, 1080 is still the resolution most of us watch content in. Still, why offer 4K if not putting your best foot forward and offering their famous dual pixel autofocus? But that's it for now. Don't forget to subscribe for your chance to win the Synco S6E and M3 shotgun microphones. I'll be awarding these prizes to one lucky viewer once this channel reaches 20,000 subscribers. And I'll offer up a different prize every 10,000 subscribers until this channel reaches 100,000 subscribers, at which point I'll be offering a brand new Canon EOS R5 full-frame mirrorless camera. And on that bombshell, thanks for watching The Ordinary Filmmaker. We'll see you again soon.